first of our two shortlisted entries in the Reducing Occupational Road Risk category, we're with O'Donovan's, who've introduced a whole suite of measures that exceed the standard requirements for trucks using London's roads.
We go above and beyond the Goals Forward standard. We've added quite a few retrofitted safety elements to the vehicles. We have Fresnel lens, 5-way CCTV and side sensors, along with an audible warning when the vehicle's turning left.
Caution, truck turning left.
We have the largest direct vision fleet in London in the waste industry. It gives the driver a better view from the seat of the cab, which I think gives both the vulnerable road user and the driver peace of mind that they're being seen and they can be seen. One of the areas that we identified that we needed to bring into the 21st century was the driver's walk-around check. So we've purchased the CheckSafe app, and the benefit of this app is it has a GPS built in, so we can see at what point on the compass they were facing whilst they were doing it and how long it took them to do that check. Safe urban driving's whereby we put the drivers out on a bicycle for half a day and half a day in the classroom, and it gives them the perspective of what a cyclist would be feeling if they're out on London roads. So when the driver's back in his vehicle, he can preempt what that cyclist in front of him might do. Our operational management system is set up on each and every vehicle, and it tells us that if there's an incident, so it could be harsh braking, harsh acceleration, cornering, speeding, any incident like that, it comes up on the screen, and it gives us the ability to question the driver and investigate the situation. So you can see here at O'Donovan's we take road safety very seriously, as well as our impact on the environment with all the different training schemes and accreditations that we've achieved to date.
Meanwhile, over at Aggregate Industries, an online driver training platform is being delivered using smartphone technology. It's improving the consistency and breadth of safety awareness for the thousands of drivers in their haulage network.
We've always given very good quality training to our hauliers. However, we weren't convinced that that training was getting from the haulier down to the drivers that work for the hauliers. So we felt we needed to introduce something that allowed us to monitor whether or not the training was actually getting to the driver level. And to ensure that those drivers actually understood the training that they were being given. So we developed something that we called ETOTS. It stands for Electronic Timeout to Talk Safety. It's effectively an e-learning solution which was done entirely for free because we did it through Google Forms, where the haulier is emailed a link to a training package. He can then simply forward it on to his drivers, who click on the link, and it opens up a training package which the driver can then work through. It can be done on PC, laptop, phone. At the very end it will give him a quiz to make sure he's understood it, and then when he presses submit, it sends a message back to a Google form which then records that he's undertaken the training, and we can then see that and monitor how many are going through it. If the driver doesn't achieve over an 80% pass rate, then we ask him to do it again. We can also hone in on questions which have caused drivers certain difficulties, so we can see where it is that drivers are struggling to understand things and perhaps focus on those on a more one-to-one session with the hauliers where necessary. So the take-up's been brilliant. I think we've got well over 5,000 training courses now completed, and frankly it costs no money to get some really good safety messages out there into the industry that is generally making us safer.